You may be Jerry to my husband, but I know the scum you are.
Trying to adjust your attitude, Don.
Don't touch me! That trap you set for Emily won't stop Jason. When you least expect it, he will find you and he will kill you.
Please don't argue in public. I'm not arguing, Jax. Carly was telling me about her charming fantasies about my imminent demise, and I loved it.
Mr. Cat, I love the idea of Jerry getting what he deserves. But please try to keep it to yourself.
Oh, no, the last thing I want is to create problems for my brother and his lovely bride. After all, I went through a lot of trouble and a great deal of risk to rejoin the family.
You went through a lot of trouble. You took a lot of
Jerry,
risks.
back off.
No, he likes playing mind games.
No, what I like is staying alive. So if you're determined to bring Jason Morgan, a man blessed with a steady trigger finger and absolutely no sense of humor, to waste me, don't expect me to sit around and count the moments till my last breath, because I can disappear, and Emily can be accused of treason and espionage. It's in your hands, brother.
Let me know as soon. I'm already having trouble looking at myself in the mirror, helping you get away with your crimes. Announcing that you have more plans, it's not going to help your cause.
Careful. We're not supposed to be arguing in public, remember?
Don't push me.
Well, I don't want to hurt dear Emily, but if I have a choice between her welfare and mine, I will feed that poor girl to those paranoid mental midgets in DC and not lose any sleep. The only two people who are not expendable in my book are you and Mum. But things change. Don't bet your lives on family togetherness.
Yeah, Jerry, really, you shouldn't put in such a big effort to make me want to like you.
You see, I tried to tell you, Jax. I'm the man who survives at any cost.
He's messing with your head. He won't hurt you.
He can destroy me by hurting you.
Oh, and how is that little vixen, Maxie? I always hope to know her better.
I'm not going to stand here and fight with you about Jerry.
No, you can fight with me all you want. I just don't want you to antagonize him.
You don't trust him either.
I don't want to put him in a position where he feels he has to prove that he's irredeemable.
So we're going to be covering for him indefinitely.
I can't cut Jerry loose, okay? It's always been my flaw, and he's always relied on it.
What do you get out of it?
That's not the point. If we're not careful with Jerry, he will use you. He's probably already figured out that you're not only the best way to manipulate me, but Sonny and Jason as well.
I will be careful. Okay, I promise.
No, I want you to stay away from him. Jerry loves to push your buttons, and I'm afraid that one day, when you push back, he'll hurt you. And if that happens, then I'll have to kill my brother.
Hey, I just came from court.
How'd it go?
Don't worry about the Spencer family problems. You've got plenty of your own. And I heard that the PCPD lab is running a DNA test on the sample that they found from the Metrocourt restaurant. They're going to match that with the swab they took from Jerry.
Well, we know it'll match.
All it means is that Jerry was in the restaurant sometime before the sample was taken. It doesn't mean that he's James Craig. They can't prove that it came from Craig.
Yeah, but they have that. They have the photo. Okay? His psychopathic behavior adds up to more than a coincidence.
I can prove reasonable doubt in court. Maybe, that is, if Emily and Nicholas and Carly testify that he isn't James Craig.
Alexis, why are you doing this? I mean, I'm almost ready to hand Jerry over in chains, and you want to defend him now. What possible reason could you have?
Alone at last.
Stay the hell away from me.
Do you realize there are no accidents? Everything happens for a reason.
You know what, you say you love Jax. If that's true, you must know what it's costing him to help you.
Now, don't waste your lovely breath on endless appeals for me to disappear, please.
What's the point in staying?
I've made an important discovery. I'm lonely for my brother's company.
Right. And your brother's peace of mind means nothing to you.
I'm to a point. But I've already crossed that proverbial line. And when it comes down to it, I'd betray anyone, even someone who loves me, to save my own skin.
I don't believe you, Jax, or Lady Jane.
You really don't get it, do you? The man who throws himself on a grenade to save another is not a hero. He's a fool.
You're still recovering from the cancer and
I'm
the
fine.
chemo.
I'm all right, honestly.
Look, you've got your plate full defending Nicholas in this guardianship mess, okay? The last thing you want to do is defend my brother for something he did anyway.
What's your excuse?
Force of habit. I can't help myself. He's my brother. I love him.
I'm doing this so Emily doesn't go to prison. I'm doing this because if he goes down, you go down. And as you say you love your brother, I love you.
You know, I always hoped that Jerry would change. That he would see the error of his ways and be rehabilitated. Turns out a little tough love would have been a lot better for him. And now it might be too late for redemption.
I swear to you, I saw in him a little flicker of something good. Granted, my judgment stinks. I don't seem to have radar for psychopaths, murderers, or even your average simple jerk. Rick, Sonny, they both came from the same dysfunctional family. Now, you were both raised by the same wonderful parents. How did you become so profoundly different? I'm telling you, I saw just a flicker of something good in him.
You saw what he wanted you to.
He wasn't always like this, right? So something had to have happened to him. Something horrible to make him so twisted. What do you want from me? I'm a defense attorney. You know, I just am a sucker for the belief that even the worst human beings in the world have something redeemable about them. So maybe, just maybe, even Jerry can be saved.
You don't have to make something up to convince me you're a soulless pig. I saw for myself, thanks.
It was no fabrication. She was very real, all flesh and blood. So much blood.
I really don't want to hear how some woman broke your heart and that turned you into the monster you are.
Oh, Irina didn't do anything. It was all me. It was supposed to do a simple courier job. It was supposed to get so much money that we'd disappear forever. It would have made me so happy to live forever on that island with beautiful Irina.
Please tell me she betrayed you. That would be a happy ending.
Well, you know, we were supposed to pose as newlyweds, but of course after a certain time we weren't pretending anymore. We were feeding the part, and we were just dreaming about what we'd do with our newfound fortune. She was unlike anyone I'd ever known, you know. She was so exotic and dangerous. Of course, as always happens, one person starts caring more than the other. And we were so wrapped up in each other, and we became sloppy, and that's when I was captured. They wanted the disc, of course.
What did they do to you?
Things I won't repeat, and I'm sure you think I deserve every inch of it. They kept me for a very, very long time. Long enough for my sanity and my life to start slipping away.
And that's when you gave them Irina.
Oh, she was a foolish woman, you know. I don't know why she didn't go, and she just had to wait. I don't know what made her think that she could rescue me.
I don't know this guy. Why am I here?
So I told them everything they wanted to know.
No. Don't do it. She no longer matters.
Do you know how I felt when I watched Irina die? Relief that I wasn't on the other end of that bullet.
The next General Hospital.
I was wrong not to tell you a long time ago. Let me tell you now.
Tell me about Jason's secret pain. Where are you going with this?
We're not going to make it unless we have your child to raise together.